I hate you, Mark.
Me, don't hate me. This ain't about me. Okay.
And look, listen. 2 weeks ago, you happened to mention this game on the stream.
Yeah.
And you completely killed my productivity.
You're welcome.
Hate you.
How do you think I feel? Comic-Con happened, and I was trying to play this, and I was trying to buy milk, and freaking, like, my finances are trash right now.
Like, even during, like, work calls, like, I'll have my work laptop set in front of me, and then this game and the monitor right behind me, and then it's just like, oh, well, you know, well, shit.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's just how it is. It's just how it is. All right. So, yeah, last week we didn't have a stream because Mark was busy at a Comic-Con. Ash had some stuff going on that he didn't know if he was going to be late for or not, but and it's just like better safe than sorry. Also, check your microphone. Why are you on here twice, Ash? Oh, no, don't hear you. See? All these technical difficulties.
If he had downloaded the game and played it when I said so, he would not have technical issues right now. He would be rolling on some multi-summons.
Obsessed with the simple horse girl game? Simple?
You're simple-minded for saying that.
No. We don't tolerate that slander.
I'm offended.
Oh, no, we still don't hear you, Ash. Man, all the technical difficulties the last half hours of just trying to get everything up and running for you guys.
I legit had to set an alarm. I was in VC with everyone playing, and I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta get ready." It's like for me, it was like 6:10, and I was like,
"Ooh, I got first place, nice."
I was like, "Can I no-show this?" Like, no, he already knows. He's talking to me in VC. He knows I'm going to show up, so I can't be like, "Nope, sorry, can't make it."
Okay, can you hear me? Test.
Yes, now we can hear you.
All right.
But yes,
playing the horse game.
Yes, someone forgot to actually start up the game after downloading it, not realizing that the game itself is a downloader. So,
yeah, I've been playing Wu Chang. I've been playing Wu Chang for 2 weeks. That's been my past 2 weeks.
I don't know what other games are besides this and Donkey Kong Bonanza.
I haven't yet to play that.
I haven't turned on Nintendo Switch for like 3 weeks. I bought the Switch 2. We played Mario Kart for like 2 days, and it's just docked over there. My wife.
The Switch 2's got no games. Like, even the Nintendo Direct that happened, the partner showcase, I was like, ports. Well,
some of them, I'm waiting for the Xenoblade updates. Okay, I'm waiting for those.
Yeah.
Like,
so, Mark, you were at Comic-Con last week. How was that?
Yeah, it was dude. Okay, so Old Spice was there handing out limited edition Superman deodorant, right? Tons of people were getting them, walking on them. None of them motherfuckers were wearing it. It was pissing me off. It smelled like burnt socks and hickory smoked horse butthole. Like, but I think I'm done with conventions. Like, I've been doing this since 2003. and like the merch wasn't even worth it. Like I only spent like $600-700. Like, those were rookie numbers for me at a Comic-Con. Like it was. They're slowly becoming more like, I don't know. There was like no events. Like there's no fun stuff in there. Like all the stuff that was like event wise was like free for the public outside. So all the broke people were out there. So it was like, and Marvel not being there with any of their movie stuff. Lionsgate wasn't there. Like so, like when all the big studios back out, it's like, that's why you want to go. Like the practice suit they used in filming, like in person, that was detailed. That was pretty cool. I tried to buy it and they wouldn't sell it to me.
Look, we got the dates for Ranger Stop Atlanta next year, mid-May.
Yeah.
So maybe you should experience a fun con.
Well, like
you ran into Walter, right?
Yes, I ran into Walter and Amy and some people from other companies, people from other projects. Someone Ash knows very well from his YouTube channel that he's done videos on. I bumped into a lot of like. I spent a lot of time in the artist alley area. Like I got to talk to Rob Liefeld for a while, creator of Deadpool. Got to bump into Tom King, Hickman, William. Like all the people who are basically working on the Ultimate Marvel Universe right now, and most of the stuff for like Batman and like absolute Batman and stuff, which was cool. But man, it was hot. There's a lot of walking. My Apple Watch was like, "You walked 18 miles today." I'm like, I don't want to walk that much. But I only really went because my wife never got to go like all 4 days. She came to like visit me and I got her like a +1 when I had industry badges. So she got to go the full thing. And it was all right. It's just after 1 day, it's the same thing. Unless you're going for panels, like there's no reason to go more than 1 day. And it went up in price. So if you have to pay to go, don't like.
The thing is, since I'm a adamant cosplayer, I feel like half the fun at any convention is being in cosplay.
Listen, Ash didn't hear this because he wasn't going to see. Ash, there was a Sue Storm Malice cosplay.
Yeah.
Remember that scene in Lord of the Rings when he was like, "Do I put the ring on?" I was with my wedding ring, like.
I was gonna say then you like
you found my old ring. It's like
I was gonna say the meme with Pedro Pascal reacting to the Malice suit.
Yeah, and there was a lot of good cosplays. I was shocked at the Toku presence there from a booth standpoint because Godzilla had 3 official sections, and we had some Ultraman licensed stuff there too. Obviously, no Kamen Rider, obviously, because no one cares. But I did find the few Kamen Rider items. Got my cross saber statue.
Don't like that form.
I love that form. But it was the Godzilla stuff was crazy, and they had They had a Godzilla Kaiju survival station outside of the convention for Super 7, which was cool, but it was open to the public, so it was like a long ass line to get in there. Just a lot of, it was weird. A lot of just something called a Labubu.
My wife's into Labubus, and
it was everywhere. Every booth, every merch booth had like walls of it, and and I was just like, this should just be a Labubu convention, because I bought a lot of cool comic book stuff, like for the Godzilla fans out there. I got these
so let me explain a little bit of Labubu lore based off of the information that my wife even got like a little protective case on her Labubu, so she can still rock it around, but then it's like protected because apparently there's a lot of fake Labubus out there, and they call them Lafufus.
Yeah,
and it's a lot of people just trying to chime into it, and yeah, it's essentially what Beanie Babies wished it could have been, or what Beanie Babies thought they were. That's what Labubus are.
So, I did get an Attack of the Killer Tomatoes poster signed. Or you can't see because my green screen, like, cause I'm using the AI one. Apparently, there's a new one coming out, and I got to hang out with the directors and the cast, and then I got this cool. Oh, the green screen's gonna fuck this up. So I got a Power Rangers poster. Obviously, it's a Green Ranger. And then I got this cool like Adventures in Babysitting spoof for the Spider-Verse films, which I put them on social media. Just hanging out with a lot of artists. That's all I cared about. Like, but the Labubu stuff, someone lost their shit because like they opened one, and I guess like, oh my god, I could sell this for like $1,500, and I'm sitting there like my ears perked up. I was like, wait, what? Reseller value on stuff?
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's like they do resell for a lot if you manage to get like one of those like rare ones, because they're kind of like mystery, boxes in terms of getting them. So yes, honestly, just about the entire trope of most things nowadays is just everything's loot box. Everything's just mystery loot box in real life.
And the worst thing is, like, I saw people buying the boxes, like the retail boxes of them from the booths, and I was like, and there's some booths that have multiple locations throughout like 4 or 5 different spots, and I was so mad because I was like, this is a waste of a spot of like something else that's cool. But I did almost buy a very high valued 9.4 CGC graded Green Lantern comic book, the one from the 80s with Speedy shooting up on the cover with Green Arrow, Green Lantern. And I was talking to the guy, and I was just holding it in my hands, and I just hear, you should buy it. And I look over, and it's this wrestler named Danhausen from AEW, because there was wrestlers there and stuff like that. And I was like, go to me on, and I almost bought it. But my wife walked by, and she's like, oh, what are you looking at? Oh, that's a cool cover. Then she saw the sticker on it. She's like, you're not paying $8.50 for a comic book. And I'm like,
damn.
I was like, how many Disney trips is that for the trade? But so I did end up buying a Beyblade 25th anniversary set. And then I bought some stuff for other people. So I got this AEW figure for Stickosaurus, helmet maker extraordinaire. He was like, if you can get it. And I'm like, that's fine. I'm not waiting in line. I'll just go up and tell him I want to buy it. And then I bought Transformers. So I got this Bumblebee and Megatron. Like
completely can see that. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Dude, I'm not setting up my green screen because I don't have room. It doesn't fit. And then the only thing, like the highest ticket item I bought, like for a single purchase, was the Beyblade set. That is going to be not showing up. There's photos. It's stuff. It has all the signatures for the voice actors and stuff on the inside. And the main.
We'll see them eventually.
Yeah, it's the main voice set. It's the main Beyblade for each of the 4 main seasons. But then it's the only way you can get the left-handed thing for them. That's the only way you can get a left-handed one is buying that pack. But yeah, it was fun. I don't want to do it ever again. I think I'm done with major ones. So like this, maybe I'd be what's that other one? Emerald, the one that's up in Anaheim, the other major Comic-Con, like in New York Comic-Con. I think I'm done. I'll just go to smaller ones. Like I would go to a Ranger Stop or something like that, or Paramore Con, but I don't have the energy. I literally didn't go to work Monday because like I've had 2 knee surgeries, so I've had ACL and stuff like that. And I was like, I can't walk. Like by Sunday, I was like limping everywhere. I was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I'm just dying." Like, although there is video footage somewhere of me freaking double fisting some freaking pickles when I was outside eating, because like I was just minding my business eating, and I see people like a film crew filming some everything, and I'm just in the background behind them sitting down vaping, and I just have 2 fucking spicy pickles, and I'm just like. I'm just like, I was like, I told my wife, I was like, go find out what that is. She's like, well, I'm like, because whoever's watching this video, I'm double fisting some fucking pickles behind them. Just the faces I was making. Because I thought I was like, no one was around. I'm just like, oh man, there's some pickles. Like I'm inspecting them. I'm like enjoying the bite. I may or may not have like licked some of the pickle juice that was dripping off of it. So I was like, man, I gotta find that video footage. No pause. Pickles are delicious. I don't pause when I eat them.
It is one way to do things.
Yeah.
Ash, what have you been up to the last couple of weeks?
So my circuit board entirely had to get replaced because it was made from ceramic and asbestos, so they had to completely redo it.
Damn, asbestos.
Yeah,
I mean that's not the worst thing you guys have in Australia. I just saw that they discovered a new fucking stick insect that's like this fucking long.
Okay, I've seen that on Facebook floating around. Then my hot water system had to get to replaced because it was like not up, couldn't turn on from the new circuit board, so had to borrow money from people. And I also ordered this, my regret purchase of the year, the Playmates Morpher.
Oh no! That
went
looks
to
like
Walmart
shit.
to check those out.
Yeah.
But it plays a theme song though, like part of it, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. Have you heard the I don't know if
Should.
anyone watched my video, but have you heard the Tyrannosaurus sound that it makes?
No, I've been busy playing this game. Tell me about it.
It's okay. I'll see if I can make it do it.
Bad.
We need dinosaur power now!
It's gonna do it.
Tyrannosaurus! Hiya!
That doesn't even sound like a T-Rex.
That's the bad stock like Jurassic Park noises.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
No, that shit actually sounded like one of the fucking rider belts that I have, like one of the transformation sounds.
There should be a button you can press because we went to Walmart, we saw the displays, and we were pushing buttons on it. It does play. I thought it does play some of the theme music.
It might be the demo. I don't know.
I don't know. It was one of them when that was in our box. We were just pushing all the buttons. But yeah,
So how much does this shit cost?
I paid 47 Australian dollars, but I think it's like 20 American dollars.
Still too much.
At Walmart.
Yeah.
17 at Walmart, and it's the Zords are nice, but because they use the same box and mold style they did with the Voltron ones that you can buy the individuals for, but $100 to build a Megazord. Nah.
Crazy.
If I was in debt, then I'd fucking buy the Megazord one because I've seen it. It looks pretty decent.
Yeah, they have the electronic one already made, but then they have the one where you got to buy each Zord individual for $20 each, and I was like, damn, that's rough.
Yeah, I might get
entry-level kid toys.
Sound one, but yeah.
Now that actually seems like a good transition to get into some of the Zetsu stuff anyway, because obviously over the course of the last couple weeks, like the amount of news and speculation and just magazines and everything, I feel like this is a worse situation than Gotchard when they were trying to like do a lot of early like reveals and shit like that, because we know the actor now, we know. We don't really know. We have some speculation regarding some of the distribution when it comes to toys and things like that. But I'm like, man, the presser ain't even out yet, and we already know some of this shit. But one of the things that we had discussed 2 weeks ago that seems to be gaining traction is rider toys in regular retail establishments.
Yeah, I heard about this.
So this is something that I was actually talking about on the Discord, because in a previous life I worked in partnership with retailers like Walmart and things like that, and knowing how their layout is, I wonder if this is going to be one of those situations where if they do have the toys, that the toys are actually within their toy department, or if it's going to end up being in their electronics collectibles section, because
like Target does.
Yeah, well, Walmart does this as well, and so does Best Buy. So there's several different retailers now that have a dedicated collectibles section, and it's usually by their electronics department. And this is one of the only places that I see Bandai in particular have a heavy presence in these stores. Because if you go to the regular toy section of the stores, there's not really anything Bandai there. Like, there's a handful of some things, but the majority of it is going to be your Hasbros, your Mattels, and things like that. Meanwhile, all the anime statues, anything comic related, things like SH figure arts, anything like that is typically found within their collectible sections of the stores. Which, yeah, there's also a lot of Funko Pops over there as well. Those tend to claim a lot of that space, which kind of also opens up the door for something like, say, a GameStop to also selling these. I mean, it wouldn't be unheard of. They were doing it back when Team Kamen Rider was doing things as well.
And they had Power Ranger Lightning Collection exclusives back in the day.
Yeah, so the thing is, okay, so we're going to put these toys, we're going to say, like, there's a 90 percentile that these toys are going to end up in regular store shelves. Do you think the full actual allotment of toys for Zetsu are going to be there, or only say figures, because I don't know about, even though I feel that the cosplay, the transformation devices is the big ticket item that everyone usually wants. It's like, how likely is that going to be versus, say, your conventional action figure? Because that's my fear, just knowing what the stock assortment tends to be in the collectibles section. If this was in the regular toy aisle, I can definitely see like gimmicks and like the belt being there. But if this is in the collectibles section, I don't really see it being there. Like that just seems like an oddity. And for anyone who hasn't been in one of these collectible sections, next time you're in a Walmart, Target, Best Buy, or anything like that, go to their collectible section and just look at the assortment of what they've got there. Usually it tends to be more figures and statues. Nothing in the vein of, say, like, cosplay items.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be figures, because if you look at, well, especially because it's Bandai, I go to Target more than Walmart. Their section at Target, they have two. They have the one in the electronics, but they have one that's kind of like a little aisle towards the end of, near the end of the toys, and they have like a lot of the Dragon Ball, like big plastic figures. They'll have some SH figures for like One Piece and Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. They'll have some of the anime model kits, and then by the electronics, they have all the Gunpla kits, Funkos, and all like the 6-inch, 3.5 to 6-inch figures. I think it's just gonna be figures because, one, they're cheaper to make and release. The profit margin's a lot better than the DX items. I don't think we'll see all the gimmicks, the belts, everything else. I think it's strictly gonna be just the figure, probably SH figure arts. I don't see anything else really. I would like it to be more than that. I think, like Omega just said, about what I was gonna get to, Amazon, I could see more variety of merch being for sale there. It just depends, because like at Walmart you can buy the Ultraman DVDs and Blu-rays. So I was like, okay, well, we have some official release Kamen Rider Blu-rays like and stuff. Why aren't they over there? Like I've seen like when the Super Sentai ones from Shout Factory were at like FYE and stuff. It's like I could see other forms of media that's already officially released going to Walmart and Target. I don't think we're going to get the full array. Here's some gimmicks. Here's some DX belts.
I can see the belt, but I don't know about the gimmicks. So we'll keep them in stock or not, if they're selling well or not.
Well, that's the thing. I do feel that if they do sell the belt, and let's say they put in the gimmicks, in these retail stores, they're going to hit clearance. They aren't going to sell. Like the regular consumer is not going to end up finding these. And that's when I'm going to go hunting for this shit. It's like the second I see Rider toys on clearance, I'm going to scoop all them things up. And I don't think that's what Toei wants and Bandai.
No. Well, it's already happening. So in San Diego, we have Bandai's flagship Gunpla store, and they have a section with like the Ultraman ones, the Pokemon model kits, and the Commoner ones. The Commoner ones have been going on clearance there, on sale constantly, like 50% off. Like no one's I feel like there was that momentum at one point for Kamen Rider in the West from a figure like standpoint like 2 years ago, and then it died out, and now Zetsu might bring that back. But it's like I remember seeing people like clamoring at the band, like lines of people just getting like Gunpla kits and then being like, "Ooh, Kamen Rider, I know that," and then they're picking up Kamen Rider kits. Now it's like the artisan master grade Kamen Rider double, which was $129, you can get for $49 there now. Like I might buy a second one because mine had a print error on it, so I might have to get a replacement. So I don't know. It just depends. Like we still don't know how technically they're releasing Zetsu from like their global distribution. So dude, I know I've been trying to like hold it. I'm like I'm sitting here trying to talk and like
and then the race is just happening.
Yeah. No, so it's interesting. Like I said, all my opinions on it are going to go based on what they say about the airing distribution of the show itself. If they care enough to really distribute it globally, or to the West at least, that'll dictate how I feel they'll release the toys. Because you don't want to release toys for something no one's watching. Hell, I'm still trying to hunt down one more figure from Ultraman Rising, and at the Walmart I go to, I know they know me there because I hunt down like when they were doing the bloody disgusting VHS releases of like Terrifier, and I was like, when are you gonna get more of the Ultraman? They said every time they get the Ultraman stuff in for Rising, the kids want it, and it was selling out for months on end after the movie came out on Netflix. So it's like, it just depends.
The one thing that I would say is, like, it's been a while since I bought some SH figure arts, but if it's literally just right there at Walmart or something like that, I'm gonna hop on it. Have to hop on it.
That Rising one was a good price.
It's like rider belts. It's like we'll see. It's like, obviously I'm gonna be more tempted, seeing it right in front of me, because with the whole tariff situation and shit like that, especially like now that earlier today Nintendo announced that they're raising the price of Switch 1.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
The Xbox went up in price too, which is
but that was a couple weeks ago, and then Sony went up in theirs, and I'm just like, anything now is just jumping up. So the thing is, like, for a while I started buying things from Amazon Japan because it was cheaper, even with the shipping. But now with the tariffs, the amount of shipping that you have to pay for the stuff coming in from Japan, I might as well get it from Tokullectibles. Like, it's $25 for a Sentai ring in Tokullectibles is about the same price as me getting a Sentai ring on Amazon Japan and then paying the tariff plus shipping. Like it's ridiculous. So I'm like, shit, might as well. So I don't know if that's going to end up
eBay seller. Find an eBay seller with a flat rate shipping. It's that I told everyone that's going to be cheaper than Amazon Japan now.
Because that's the thing, is also, how are these going to be affecting the toy sales? Because honestly, I haven't paid attention to toys in the retail market space in a while. But obviously this is going to have some effect on it. And I don't know if it's going to end up being one of those situations where even when they're on clearance, they're not on that much of a clearance. Because, I mean, I've seen the situation at Walmart and Best Buy where they'll say clearance, but the price is literally the same price as what it was. They just put an increased price of what it previously was because of tariffs or something like that. Yeah. So it ends up being ridiculous.
Barbox has a good point. There are no tariffs on secondhand. That's another reason why, like, Buyee will still be a good, viable alternative. HobbyLink, I don't know how they're going to be doing it, because, like, they're obviously playing it by ear. I get a lot on HobbyLink, and it's interesting with, especially for like toys. Like right now, I've been outside of new stuff because luckily I have someone in Japan who buys me stuff and sends it to me. But from the SMPs that I was getting, I was going through eBay because there's one guy on there who does $8 flat rate shipping or free, and because it's technically secondhand, there's no tariffs on it. So it's like there's loopholes, but it's still just, it would be easier just to go and just buy stuff and not have to worry about this price increase on shit. And I don't know how much these sales of stuff in Japan because of tariffs for stuff going international affects when we go over the quarterly sales. I don't know how much that is actually going to be affected because we don't know where they compile all their sales from. If it's just domestic to Japan, or how it works.
When we look at the global numbers that end up showing like Kamen Rider, Ultraman, and all that stuff in one single sheet, that normally shows domestic and global pricing. But when we're looking at just the quarterly numbers for the individual franchises, that normally just reflects the combined total of everything. Yeah. So once we actually start breaking down,
Sentai global. There's no Sentai or Kamen Rider global. Get shit out here.
I mean, they do usually end up putting in some global pricing when it comes to Kamen Rider and Sentai toys because they know that if they're shipping it out or if it's a different retailer that is definitely selling it overseas, then they're going to count it as an international sale.
True.
So it is
Premium Bandai site worked better because it's a pain in the ass to order from Premium Bandai for global stuff.
I mean, I do look forward to these potential releases out in West, and Nice Nature better not lose.
Bro, you're distracting me. I'm trying to pick stuff over here, and I'm watching you play, and I'm like, bro, what the? I was like, I'm not even in the race.
Oh, did you get it? I didn't see it. Third, good thing it's not one that matters. Anyway, just trying to get those points.
I'm just trying to get sparks right now. I know you're trying to farm fans. I'm like, no, I'm building perfect parents right now.
I don't know what
I'm
doing.
I'm trying to get her wit stats up because I'm trying to make a nice nature that just debuffs people.
Not true.
I don't
Naughty
know what
by
I'm doing
nature.
in this game.
You're figuring it out.
Yeah.
Is the next writer after Zetz going to be based on horse girls? It better be. We might actually get a female comic writer.
There is technically a Toku henshin girl in here because she does the henshin pose and everything, like the Rider 1 pose and everything after she wins. And some of her skills are like spoofs on the word henshin. So, dude, second place, fuck out of here. Go faster.
Is the story worth paying attention to or not?
No, not at all.
Story?
Not at all. Fast forward through it all.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm doing that now.
I found out they have figures for this, so I mean, I'm just saying.
Now, since we were talking about,
they'll stop pulling.
Since we were talking about Zetsu in terms of like a wider distribution in terms of getting eyes on it, because obviously, if we're going to be selling these toys in the West, hold on, get distracted because super chat. Did you guys hear about that Magical Academy Sentai rumor? Some people are thinking they're going to bring Hiroya Matsumoto out of the basement. So it's just Maji Ranger?
I'm okay with that.
Maji Ranger, but in school.
But is it like school or Gotchard school?
Where they barely went to school.
Like, how did he graduate? He had horrible attendance.
No, because his teacher was also his teacher.
I don't know. I'm just saying, bad attendance.
You know, honestly, because Maji Ranger Season 2, I've been wanting them to tackle another Sentai that's a sequel to another Sentai. I'd be fine with a Maji Ranger, sequel series where it's been enough time for these actors, or at least these characters, to have kids. And it could be the next generation. I'd be completely fucking down with that. Especially with Maji Ranger.
Magic King showing up again. One of my favorites.
Get a remix of that shit. Boy.
That OP was stuck in my head for so long. It's the reason why I watched the show, because I was listening to different ones, and I was like,
that was what was Aaron into Toku. So, I had to jump on it. Look, I'd be hard pressed if whatever they end up doing isn't if it is magical based, if it's not Maji Ranger related in some way, shape, or form. Though technically they are behind on what should have been the anniversary. So
yeah. I mean,
missed opportunity
coming out.
Magic Ranger was peak. I still need to build the Magic King SMP when I'm done with these Yudos.
But yeah, in terms of getting Zetsu into a wider distribution, obviously we're all thinking like YouTube's gonna be a thing, right? But honestly, I'm not a subscriber to this, but I know a lot of people use it. Like, who in the chat uses something like Crunchyroll?
Oh yeah, I love Crunchyroll.
I have a Crunchyroll, but I barely use it. My friend overseas uses it because
Crunchyroll has the Uma Musume anime on there.
Not gonna watch that.
There's fan service, kinda.
I don't know. This is too wholesome of a game to have fan service. What are you talking about?
I could put fan service in anything, sir.
No, so the reason why I say specifically country, whatever, Crunchyroll. We in the South now. All we play is the Dukes of Hazzards. That's it. Dukes of Hazzard got an anime. Y'all don't know about it. Them Duke boys gonna show them up. No, so the reason why is because didn't Food OPI come out on Crunchyroll? I keep saying Crunchy. I'm gonna keep fucking up that name. Crunchyroll. So I feel that this is a proper gateway. If they do, like, if they already have like some sort of semi-contract in terms of dealing with them before, in terms of distribution, I know it would probably be out of left field for Crunchyroll to end up having something that's live action in there, unless they have something live action in there and I don't know about it.
Well,
but
they don't have some K dramas and on Crunchyroll now?
Maybe. I remember Verve was a thing. I remember Verve was a thing when that was still a thing.
Didn't that get absorbed by Crunchyroll?
Yeah, but I remember it had Sentai on there, or Toku, whatever they had with Shout Factory, and I think Jordanger and whatever they had was back on it in the day, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so if they end up having some sort of partnership with them and are able to actually put it up via just streaming, they could probably get a lot of eyeballs on it as well from like the normies that aren't like fervently on YouTube looking up something that might tickle their fancy, because how are they going to do proper promotion for this show? How are they going to do proper promotion for this in the West to get eyes on it?
True.
I mean, they'll have to do a lot because like what was it, Dimer? That was like not Crunchyroll exclusive. That went on like Netflix and Amazon and Hulu and stuff like that days later. So hopefully if it's like their property, they can promote it like crazy. Like that's why I watched Dandadan, because Dandadan got pushed so much on my Instagram feed that I ended up checking it out.
See, here's the issue with Ash, okay? I tell him about Dandadan, he waits until the algorithm tells him. I tell him about Horse Racing Girl 2 weeks ago. He waits until it's on the algorithm. Ash, I've been putting you on.
Well, I did watch Dandadan that premiere night when you and Cloudy told me about it. Like I kept seeing it leading up to it as well.
I could have stopped talking about that freaking manga and anime.
Season two, I cannot. How season 2 ends, if they end on the season how I think it's going to end, I'm really excited. I don't want to spoil it, but
And the thing is, so since you mentioned things like Instagram and things like that, now looking at the teasers for Zetsu, they legit look like they're paper cut made for something like a TikTok and Instagram to just
form algorithm hogging content, and it's smart.
But it's just how much money are they going to pour into the actual advertising of it, because we know Toei be cheap. Also, Gene, I know you out here with $2 yet again this time talking about some gold ship.
Listen, if we're still streaming, I'll run the gold ship career after this, okay?
I still haven't won a career with gold ship yet.
I've won one. It ended up being like C+. Wasn't bad.
Okay, should I start pulling now? I've got like 18K free collectibles, whatever they call it.
After you don't think.
What?
Pull it on screen. Let's see those pulls.
Okay. Well, I don't know which one I should choose from. I'm terrible. Okay.
No, you pull from the current banner.
Two banners.
No, they got rid of the other banner.
Yeah.
Wait, well, let me go share screen.
While he's doing that, so my issue with Crunchyroll is how successful was Fudo PI for them though? Because
not very, I think.
I had friends who saw the anime and they were like, "Oh, we want to watch it," and they didn't know what was going on because they never saw the live action show.
Well, yeah, because that is going to be the issue. Is that? But if Zetsu's a show that's coming out fresh out the gate, you don't need anything to watch. But if it does well, they could probably throw in a Kamen Rider double in there.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, if Fudo PI didn't do well to what Toei wanted, who's to say they would want to work with Crunchyroll? Because they're like, "Oh, well, we gave you Fudo PI, and like you guys."
No. Go back to the banner.
Use your tickets first. Use your tickets first.
Wait. Where's my tickets?
Go left one.
That was for the support card for the make debut.
Yeah, but it's a free ticket. It's a guaranteed SSR. I swear to God, if you get a Creek. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Literally what you fucking said.
No, you don't understand. She's not on the banner anymore. She has a 0.09% pull right now. Yes,
Jesus.
SSR, so
what are the fucking odds? Oh my God. I'm gonna eat this meat steak just because of that.
All right. Ash, I'm gonna need your friend code after this because I'm gonna be borrowing the fuck out of that card. I'm gonna be borrowing that card a lot because no one on my friends list is using it anymore. That's unfortunate. Do you know how much I've not pulled this? You know how much money I've spent? Ash, you want to know how much money I've spent? You could buy Mario Kart World twice. Okay, that's how much I spent.
All right, I'll scout again. See what I get.
I swear to Christ. I swear. If he gets what's it? Kida-san? No, I'm jinxing you for good ones. Okay, I don't give a shit.
Oh, everybody got winning ticket.
Yeah. I think they're just giving her away for free. Like, here, take this winning ticket. It's all right.
No one needs that. No one's training guts. All right, now that one. Do the 10. No, the other one. Go back. That one, yeah. Do the 10x.
10x. Okay.
Well, you're going to want to train guts when the next event starts that they're adding in.
And we'll see.
Did you get the director running to the door yet, Zio, or no?
I have a few times.
Yeah. That's when you gold. So,
yeah, when it says like incredible, and then you're about to get it.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm just wondering because it's one of those things where it's like, hey, if Food OPI didn't do good on Crunchyroll, is Toei gonna have faith in using them to distribute this one? I'm in the minority where I think it could possibly be Amazon because they have a history with Amazon, but the discoverability of shows on Amazon, they don't promote a lot of their stuff unless it's an Amazon one that Amazon produces, like a Reacher or this and that. They don't really promote other studios bringing stuff over there.
I'm unaware of this. I don't know if anyone in the chat could probably like rebuttal this or anything like that. Do they have a deal with Netflix in Japan?
Not that I know of.
No.
Because if they did, Netflix advertises the fuck out of anything new that shows up.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing: is like if I know we're waiting for them to announce anything, but Netflix promotes their shit so far in advance. Netflix would already be dropping teasers for it that like only fans of and who like us and people who are like watching the YouTube clips and checking the toilet would know what it is they're hinting at.
I mean, that's true. That's how they lost the rights to whatever fucking Nintendo thing they were working on beforehand.
Yeah,
because they leaked it ahead of time that they were working on the thing, and then Nintendo pulled the plug on the project because they were like, "No, we don't do these leaks."
Oh, is that the Zelda thing?
Yeah,
I think so. There was like some sort of project that they were working on that was either live action or animated or something like that, and someone like leaked it, and Nintendo pulled the plug on it almost immediately as soon as they found out.
Oh shit!
Now, another one that I think, but it's also because Toei has their dealings with Sony, and Sony is just like Disney and this and that. They're all like shared in the ownership of Hulu. I could see Hulu. Hulu does advertise a lot, but no one ever talks about Hulu.
Nah, there ain't nobody using Hulu.
No, I do. I do use Hulu. I got a bundle with Disney.
I mean, for me, it was bundled with Sprint, now T-Mobile. So I was like, yeah, I also have it for free.
I get HBO and one other one with AT&T. My wife gets Disney with Verizon, I think.
Okay.
But it's there's a lot of options for like Subaru approved YouTube works, but they always have such a drop off for Ultraman. Like when Blazar was airing and Trigger and stuff like that, it was like, look at these numbers because we were talking about it every week. I'm like, look at these numbers it did, and it's like within the first 24 hours, then it's like, well, 70% drop by week 3, and it's one of those things. It's like, it's tough. Yeah, see, like they got Gundam on there, so I don't know, where, like, there's a lot of viable options. Ooh, Rainbow. What is he gonna get?
Oh yeah, what's that one that he's about to pull? Oh, it's Silent Shizuka.
I know this. Yep, that's who I'm running right now. My campaign, my career.
Oh yeah,
good pull.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Comes from strong stock, strong thighs. She can run good.
Silent Suzuka. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that, Ash. I'm gonna need that.
So let's see. It's like, do we have a date on the presser? Because it's got to be like in a week or two, right?
August 6th, I think. Wednesday, yeah.
Next, yeah. I talked about it in one of my toy videos because they've announced candy toys for this 2 weeks in a row, and I'm just like, it's not as drastic for the announcements as like Gotchard was for their toys, for candy toy stuff, but like we already know half of the, basically 90% of the first wave. It's just, for me, I'm wondering what Gavu stuff's adding in, because they just changed the logo for it. It says Commander Zetsu featuring Gavu. So I'm just more curious what else they're going to add into there.
It's like, man, they're really just it seems like Gavu's getting so pushed to the side now that it's almost unheard of.
That's why it's tough for me to get my reviews, because I'm like 3 episodes behind from a reviewing standpoint, and I haven't watched last week's episode because I was exhausted. But I was like, I hate when they do all this promotion stuff, because it's like it's pulling my focus away, and I trying to ignore, because usually it's like teasers and stuff, and we don't get like all the stuff released. So it's like, okay, I can still focus on the current show. But now all the Zetsu stuff is more to the forefront than Gavu stuff, and it's kind of annoying, because it's like I want to enjoy the rest of the show. Like, it's kind of annoying, but there he goes. He got the director.
Oh, he did.
Oh, Rainbow Door. He might get 2 3-stars. I think you're guaranteed a 3-star.
Or one of those gold stars. Gold doors is about to change.
Yeah, one of them's gonna.
Yeah, one of them's probably gonna change. There it is. Ooh. There it is.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Ah! Yeah. No! So mad.
This is fun.
It is. Should I drop some money, do some multis on stream?
Yes. Pull up the Steam account on there.
I know. I was gonna stop video real quick, drop like $50 real quick, and do a multi. But let's see what we get today, guys. I need to get more guts.
No, so that's the thing. It's like the last time we got these like a show in terms of promotional materials so damn early was Gotchard when Geeks was airing. Where it just seemed like the amount of information that we were getting in for Gotchard was so
it was constant. It was
out there, but not as badly as this. We didn't get Hotaro's actor until the presser.
We got toys. We got we saw the cards.
Yeah, we had physically toys,
booster boxes. We didn't see all this other like actual show related like actors, like all like set. Like this is just like, hey, here's like. What's the point of the press conference now? Because we kind of know, other than who's going to do the OP, and it's already been rumored it's what Yosobi, who did the really good Oshinoko OP for season 1. So if they're doing the opening song, listen, they're such a good group. I drove all the way to the Pacific Asian Islander Music Festival in LA just to watch them perform. I ate some noodles and I went home. I was like, where are you going? I'm like, driving to LA. I'm like driving to LA to watch a band and eat noodles, and I'm going home. She's like, that's weird, but they're a good band, so that would be a good OP. But it's like, I think it was kind of nice, like going to Comic-Con, because I wasn't around for most of the Zetsu stuff dropping at first, so I didn't have to like have my algorithm feed full of that stuff. Damn, not again. Look at this man. This man is just. I swear to God. No.
What's this? You got a hat.
I mean, I got her twice, but
I didn't get this one. I got the other McQueen.
Her skill sucks though. That's the thing. It's like her special skill.
I'm a completionist. I need all the waifus. That's the thing. I need all of them. I'm a completionist, so I don't care about her skills. I just want to have all of them. That's why gacha games get me.
What if they prepare a world press tour? Well, we'll see how they end up handling that.
That should be fascinating.
Because that's the thing. It's like, it would depend on how they decide to tackle this presser. If it's going to be, say, what was the one that felt... Well, Gavu's presser was less a presser and more like, there was no stage show presence. Yeah. It was literally pre-recorded, like on-set type stuff. There was nothing there to kind of make it seem a little bit more like a sit-down talk-through. You might do something similar to that.
Wow, a second one.
Bitch. I hate you.
When the door opened, it was rainbow, so I knew he was getting SR. He got... Well, don't forget, he's on that banner, though. But he got 2. So right now in this group, there's this card has been pulled 4 times out of 2 out of 3 people. Just throwing that out there. You don't need to pull on freaking the card banners anymore because you got freaking Creek, so you can hold off on pulling for freaking cards for a while. The presser, I don't know. I don't watch the press conferences. I'm in the minority where I don't.
Yeah, I don't watch them.
I wait because I don't speak Japanese. I wait till Zio does his like stream because he at least like knows the language enough where he's not guessing based off of what their tone and what they're showing on the screen. Like 90% of the other people who want to stream it. But I just because.
And then before like I put out my video covering it, I try and make sure I check all the sources out there, make sure that someone's like done the proper breakdown before I start doing my video. So it takes a couple of hours before the stream being over and then me doing my video because I got to get all that information in.
Well, my thing is I treat Toku and commentary stuff is just like how I am with like a lot of the comic book movies. Like I don't want to hear a lot about this stuff before I see them. Like I just want to watch the show. I don't want to have a lot of stuff broken down beforehand or this and that. Luckily, with like the commentary pressers, they don't really dive too deep into it. But it's like one of those things where it's like I'm in that like camp where I'm like, you know what? I just want to enjoy the show when it comes out and buy the toys and spend money. That's all. Like that's all I'm here for.
I mean, usually when we get these pressers, a lot of the time it'll be. The big information really comes from the trailer that they give you right before the show, because a lot of it is just getting to know the actors, like what got them into the franchise, what was their favorite entry into the franchise, if they have anything like that, a little bit of how their character style is going to be, and things like that. Then they'll hit us with the reveal of the entire production staff, because right now, as of yet, we still don't know the head writer.
Yeah,
but I mean, looking at how this guy looking like, it kind of looking like we might already kind of know who this guy is. Let me. Oh no, not in this background. Be weird. I just have the actor right behind me the entire time.
Superimpose his face on the waifu.
Real time photoshopping.
Right.
Now let me move that to the other screen. And then share it.
Hey, remember that time that well, Ash isn't here. Remember that time he pulled 2 currents? Remember that? That was pretty cool, huh? I remember that. That was pretty interesting. So how many did you get?
How many of that McQueen you got? And that Super Creek SSR? Listen, okay. That's it. You know what? I don't want to do this. Save and exit. Nah. So let's see here. Is the writer from Gotcha? I God fucking swear not.
Oh, let me just turn that off. Margaret saying I ain't got no creep. 7,500 credits.
What I miss? I was going for 2 seconds and Mark dips.
He mad. He mad. He ain't getting no creek.
Oh, okay. Suck shit.
$70. That's a lot of money for. How many pulls is that? They're 15. Let me do some math. Steiner. That's.
I spent the 70 the other day. I didn't get anything good from it. That was a piece of shit.
5
waste of money.
5 multis. I don't know if that's worth 5 multis.
All right, so this is our lead for the season.
Interesting outfit choice. I was like, all right, he's strapped up.
It looks like Attack on Titan-esque with the belts and the pants and the white shirt.
Well, I mean, it's a gun holster.
Oh, gun holster. Okay.
Yeah, there's a gun right there.
Yep.
He got the pistols.
Yep. He's got heat.
So the thing is, it's just like, all right. So this looks like a fucking Yuya Takahashi fucking main character. This looks like, you know what? Let's take Ace and let's just amp it up a little bit.
He does the finger snap too, so it's like
let's just take Ace and just now a little bit more. A little bit more. I'm just like, just looking at the cool profile this guy has, and of course, me previously kind of guessing that this could be a Takahashi show, especially given the pattern in which he takes. There's 2 shows in between his shows, and there's been 2 shows between this and his last show, and I'm just like, yeah, this looks like a Yuya Takahashi ass character.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, the thing is, it's like, given the attire and all that stuff, like if someone's going to be like a PI or some sort of an investigator or something like that, the actor for the lead is 20 years old, if I recall correctly, and I'm just like, man, this would have been the opportunity to actually have someone a little bit older, someone that would have actually fit the bill.
Grizzled.
Because I mean, if we're gonna go with like an Inception ass type thing, it's like I would have expected someone like mid to late 20s, or maybe go the Ultraman route where they've been getting some early 30s folks for this. Someone that would at least try to play the part. But in once again the discussions I've had the last couple weeks, if they're trying to have a worldwide appeal. Scene is busting right now, and he's got the look to fit with that kind of thing. This is how they get the fangirls, is with this kind of character. So I'm like, all right, I see what you're doing with this one then. So let me see from the info I got here. The main role of Baku Yorozu, the protagonist of the newest Kamen Rider series, Zetsu, will be played by Ryutaro Imai. A longtime fan of Kamen Rider Double, Ryutaro fulfills his dream by taking on his first leading role in this series. So, I mean, that's another thing. They're a fan of Double. If we are going to go with investigative stuff,
yeah.
Riku Sanjo, who was the head writer for Double as well as Drive, hasn't really done anything. And this is kind of like their MO. So it could be Riku Sanjo coming back. So it's like, if we were doing the head writer bedathon, it's like I would put Yuya Takahashi at the top with Riku Sanjo right below, and some no-name person that hasn't been in writer before as a third, probably. Double better than anything Takahashi has written for Kamen Rider. I mean, like, Takahashi has a style. It just seems like he keeps trying to outdo himself every time, and the power creep of his characters. I'm like, if this is a Takahashi show, this man's gonna become like God of Dreams or something by the end of it.
It'll be something called like a Dream Weaver, where you can just like control everyone's dreams.
Let's see. Becoming a Kamen Rider has always been my dream and goal, and now the dream has finally come true. Dreams are something anyone can have. I hope this series encourages others to follow theirs and brings joy to everyone who watches each week. So, in terms of the rumors regarding other regulars, it seems like he is going to have a younger sister. Mm-hmm. Then there is the main heroine, who is Nemu, or Nem, but it's probably going to be said Nemu, who is a famous idol in the dream world. So I guess in her dreams, she's just a famous idol, but in reality, probably not, washed up. We got Tetsuya. With a name like that, they got to be a hot-blooded person, but this is a hot-blooded investigator. Nazca, who is an investigator with a serious personality in the job. Zero, voice only, is the commander of the secret organization Code. Nox, a mysterious man who is sent to lead Nightmare into realities. And then Nox Knight, which is Nox's body after being transformed, and they are Zetsu's rival. So that is the rumored supporting cast that we've got with all that. So,
okay,
rank the fit on this guy.
8 out of 10.
I'm gonna say 8.5. Just strapped up, man. He's got the Nathan Drake on. You know, he's got. Yeah. So it's,
and I mean, he's packing heat. He's definitely packing.
Yeah. But can he rock?
And this is such an easy cosplay, though.
Yeah,
it is, and I can still see people fucking up.
You can get all this out. I mean, I don't know if you want to say like body shape accuracy, or if you're going just on
not that, more like the materials of the goods, like the pants, easy purchase. Yeah. Sure, but I feel like the belt work. Some folks are gonna try using regular ass belts for it. Mm-hmm. I mean, you could probably Amazon order that. Let me look at Amazon real fast.
The holster, yeah. I can go to 1.5. I can go to this 151 tactical out here and see.
But we might be able to find a whole fit on Amazon for all we know. Let's see.
Probably.
Just let's see right here, and
even with their acceleration up, nah, stay back there.
Not the right color. Almost. But it's got to be something on there. This might act. I think the biggest thing might just be the actual belt that he's got around the waist.
Yeah.
I guess he's just a normal guy that's just like open carry. I'm sure that's completely kosher over in Japan, but hey.
Oh, no, definitely. 100%.
Got to completely rock it out. Made for America.
A lot of paperwork, a lot of red tape. You got to put in a lot of hours to get that.
See, now if this thing came out back in like the 2000s and they decided to bring it out in the West, that gun would shoot lasers. Because they'd be like, no, not in our children's show. So another shot. He got the bling. He got the ring going on as well. And the thing is, I think he's wearing circle lenses.
Oh, okay.
Or it might be the lighting for the.
No, those are circle lenses he's wearing.
Oh, yeah, you can see the black around it.
Yeah, so he's wearing contacts for his fit. But I mean, that's a common thing for a lot of the idol industry nowadays is people wearing, lenses. Yep. Just to make their eyes pop out a little bit more.
I did it once for a cosplay. That shit sucked.
You get used to it for a while. You got to train your eyes to get used to those contacts.
Well, it's mainly because I have to wear prescription. So it's like putting in regular contacts and then putting my glasses on over it because I couldn't wear my regular contacts with them. So it was just a pain in the ass.
So along with that, we did get some more magazines. So better look at some of these, palette swap forms that we were discussing last time. How it's just literally, we're just changing the color scheming on these.
Oh, that's right. My magazine came in at Book Off. I didn't go pick it up. I don't know what the gimmick that comes with it is. I don't know if it's Gabu related or if it's going to be something for Zetsu.
Someone mentioned to me on a Discord call like a couple of weeks ago, it's gotta hurt when he gets punched in the chest, right? Right there.
Just pushes it in.
It's different when the belt's on the waist. That's not something that they're gonna adamantly be punching towards during the action shots. But this being in the chest, that's like a target, like an open target right there.
Nope, the legend gimmicks already.
Yeah,
looking forward to those. I already made the decision. Because for Gavu, I didn't really go in on a lot of the Go Chizos. I think after Gotchard, I was kind of like not being a completionist, because the only two Reiwa seasons I really went in on were Saber and Gotchard, and I was like, they're cool. At least these ones are easier to display, but I just don't. I might get some of the legend ones if they do a blade one. But I do like the gimmick though. The gimmick is pretty neat. Reminds me of those things like when you spin it and it does like the whole little thing's motion, like moving. So I like the gimmick.
Like,
but the thing is,
it ties into dreams. It ties into dreams too, because they used to be little sound ones where you put the light, like a candle in the middle, and it would play nursery rhyme music, and when it spins, you would see like the little galloping horse and stuff. So it ties into the motif of like dreams and going to sleep, which is cool.
Well, I mean, it's the little spinner top that they had in Inception. Did it wobble at the end?
It's not a spinner top.
Yes, but it
plays a little motion when it spins. Yeah, but it plays an animation when it spins.
Yeah, I wouldn't,
no, but it has to do with actually going to sleep. It's like a nightlight thing. You like from like the olden days, like the 50s and earlier. That's like a thing. Like it's a thing.
Now the thing is,
old, I remember.
Does this gimmick work outside of the belt?
I don't think it does. I don't. Because the only thing,
like you know how Go Chizos, you can just press a little button and obviously they open up. Yeah, like most of the gimmicks you could still somewhat use outside of the belt just to tinker around with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you would spin it, because I think the center like it locks in and the center is spins with it, and not so. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's what I'm wondering, if it's only the center part that spins or if it's the whole thing.
I think it locks in the center spins, or like whatever's in, like it's a separate piece that spins through it, and the clear plastic in the middle stays stationary.
Yeah, because I mean, if the center portion, spins while the rest of it is stationary, then I guess you could technically just fiddle around with it without it being in the belt. But even that, it's not a gimmick that really catches my eye. It's very, I like the belt and how, complex yet simple it is, but I'm not a big fan of the gimmicks.
I'm just hoping, because we didn't get in Gavu, that we're not getting a belt where there'll be an attachment for the belt, like Gotchard and everything else. I'm glad it's just a belt with gimmicks, and I hope it stays that way.
All right, so Bardbach says that only the center plastic moves. The capsule has a flap at the bottom back for the pins.
Okay,
it has a flat bottom in the back for the
pins.
It
locks in.
Yeah. So I guess that's cool, but then I gotta know how much shelf real estate these things are gonna take, and if they're gonna have a proper holder anyway, because
they're like, because the dimensions were on the Bandai blog forum. So it's like a jawbreaker, a little bit over, like depending on what size jawbreaker you get.
Still just a little capsule thing. So
like one of those like little nectarine tangerine thingies, like one of those.
Doesn't even function as a decent fidget toy.
That's why we got that other Toku out of China right now that has a fidget spinner. The phone is weird.
But that show good though.
True. No, I meant the phone like this. I meant like, yeah. No, the show is.
Oh yeah, no. That is.
He's got wings.
Yeah, it's like the gadgets that we had in Double, where they had like they had a bat camera and they had a spider phone, I believe.
I just remember how bad those things were when you had to play that freaking Memory of Heroes game. Good game. I didn't like using those things.
So that means that this upcoming week we'll get a lot more information regarding this to discuss next week. So we'll be able to do the deep dive regarding everything that comes out of the presser, anything regarding that initial trailer.
Bardbox, that was the holder. I thought that was just like a tube that like you buy tennis balls in. That's actually the holder for the capsules. So
Wait,
there's
what?
like basically a tube. You see the blue thing right there on the bottom corner. Like,
Oh
to
shit!
the left, like right above.
Yeah.
That's the tube. That's the holder. It has like a little handle on top. It's like a tennis ball holder, but
Looks like a giant Yeti or water bottle. The shape of it. I don't know.
Man, that's a disappointment, especially a holder that doesn't even display the gimmick. Did you just pop them bitches in there?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get a tennis ball holder because it's clear.
See, this is why like things like the ride watches won't be beat in terms of gimmick, because not only were they a fun gimmick, but like, oh no, they're all going off. But obviously, the way to display them was nice. Now they'll put them back down. Yeah, shit.
I personally really liked how the Vice stamps could be held on this thing right here. That was, even though you can only hold 10 on it, but
see, I didn't care too much for that because it just left too much like revealing of this like the holder. Like I would say ride watches and then the build bottles were like peak storage for the gimmicks.
The build bottles, because I still have been hunting down on the side the complete Pandora box with all the bottles. I mean, it's not expensive. I just other things I want to buy pop up whenever I see it in circulation. I'm like, oh, I should get the Pandora box with all the bottles. I'm like, or I could just buy this instead, or I could buy these CSMs that are coming out.
So is Zeztz a bat? I mean, it looks like Zetsu might actually be bat themed. Yes. I mean, we did see the full like the moon during the trailer, and then looking at the headpiece here, it
does seem
could look like a bat with
Zetsu's a Kiva sequel confirmed.
If it ain't being done by Noe, then I don't trust it.
Some peak commentary right there. I don't care what anyone says.
Because Noe is the one that did Kiva. So if they're gonna do a Kiva sequel with Noe, even though the guy's literally just hanging out in their back offices.
They never let him leave.
The word
He's just
peak
back-
and dime don't go together, Bardpox.
So, all right. So, anything else to add on Zetsu before we move on to Toy?
No.
Second place. You're on YouTube, so I can't yell at the horse girl the way I want to. Hold on.
Oh yeah, because we do got more on these forms that are their forms. All right. Oh, look at that! He shrunk. He teeny tiny. Look at that. We're playing Pikmin.
He's Ant-Man.
They're gonna go in the final boss's bum hole and defeat him that way.
Maybe if you were smart about it.
Yeah.
Called buttception.
Yeah, buttception.
Go faster. Why are you in third place? You've been winning every race the whole entire career. Now all of a sudden you want to be in third place, and would that kind of lead against you? Damn.
So money.
Yeah, fuck, I saw these.
Yeah.
It just had to happen as soon as my fucking hot water system and my circuit board need to be replaced, so I have to skip out on this. Maybe I can get it on the aftermarket on buy E, but I doubt it'll be cheap.
No, it won't. It would have to be like not recently after it comes out. You'd probably have to wait like 6+ months.
Yeah.
And then it might get a little bit. Did I win? Was it second?
The thing is, I was honestly like this close a couple weeks ago to just 3D printing one of these. but then like I saw this and I was like, ah, fuck.
I mean, I've got the morpher on the way, or the henshin device on the way, so that's fine enough for me because that sounds really unique because it's like USB, motion sensor and stuff like that.
See, they're gonna get it with a lot of the rechargeable tech. Then obviously the DX, I'm a little thinky ass DX and shit.
It's like a letter opener.
Legit.
The thing is, how big is what the fuck is 800 millimeters? See, I gotta get this conversion right because I don't want another Oja Caliber Zero situation where I buy this shit and I'm gonna be mad. So let me do something. Let's see here. 31.5 inches. Where is my measuring tape? Hold on, I should have it somewhere around here.
It's kind of suspicious he has measuring tape by his desk. Just saying, guys. Can't hear. He doesn't have his headphones on. It's fine. All right. Don't want to go. Yeah, 1,000 for speed.
All right. Let me see. 31.5 inches is that seems small. That does seem small. I am now scared. All right, let me see.
44% failure rate, but double rainbow thing. Do it. Oh, it's gonna fail.
Fuck no! Fuck no! It's smaller than the Oja Caliber Zero. It is smaller than the. All right, I'm not buying it. All right, I'm gonna save myself.
Well, it's still listed as a DX, so I mean that's probably why.
I'm not getting it for that. Nope. Nope. Fuck no. That is smaller than the Oja Caliber Zero. That is a waste. All right. Hopefully I talk some of y'all out of buying it as well.
I was gonna buy it anyways because I have a Beaky CSM that I gotta pay for.
Like if it's that fucking small, ain't no way. I am just gonna 3D print that sumbitch. If I get it, I might just get like the bottom part and then just 3D print the blade to be much longer. Expand dong mode. Because yeah, I am not. Nope. I was like, why do I have this picture? And now I remember why. I made an image the other day.
Come on, win the qualifiers, please.
Look, when you're buying swords, especially like swords that you would hope are like 1-to-1 accurate with the show, and then you get, and it's 90. It ain't 190% larger, but that ain't enough. That ain't enough to satisfy the other swords that I've got. That goes in the trash.
He likes long swords in his hand.
Exactly.
No small swords.
I like satin sabers in my hand. I like the Garo Kens in my hand.
Oh, the Garo Ken is so good.
Oh, speaking of, y'all see that the new trailer for Garo Taiga that dropped last week?
Wait, no, I didn't know they were doing a new Garo.
I knew there was. I didn't know there was a trailer already.
Yes, there's a full trailer for it. I got caught off guard when I saw that shit, and I was like, "Ooh, now I am completely in on it." Like that. So yeah, it's to celebrate
the last one to get released. I need red hair girl on 4K on my TV.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Oh, we got the lead skills, so it should be fine.
All right. So what else ended up being shown off the last couple weeks?
Good. Play the music.
Listen, even when I 3D print some stuff, I gotta up the size. Like I found a 3D print of the Dyreno, like a fully articulate, you put together action figure type thing. And when I saw the size on there, it's about the size of, say, like your typical like DX Robo, like a King Odra, and I was like, no, I want that shit to be the size of the Dominating Titan, so I had to size that up 135%.
That's low. Make it freaking your height so you can go inside of it and wear it.
Well, I'm gonna do a small print first, and then I was gonna make a big size, and then I was gonna be inside of it. It's the only way. You gotta make it large and then charge, and then you just slide on in.
I hate that TOS exists because of the jokes. The jokes, okay? Like,
look, also, it's gonna catch me like a Chinese finger trap, boy.
Also, I was gonna say, like, if you can get it to print to a certain scale size, I would buy one off of you. I'll print it myself. Dyreno's my favorite robo, so I'm like, I like Dyreno. Oh, I cannot train. Ooh, 97% failure. No, I'm already at 1,000. Nope. We're just gonna rest. Oh, I could do recreation and get some of the friendship. No, I don't give a fuck about that. We gonna rest.
So what? Since you shut off that shitty ass more for Ash, what else has Playmates brought out? Because I haven't seen the toy line really.
It's not a lot. They didn't announce anything at Comic-Con. It was just stuff we knew about. But basically, they're doing flip heads. They're doing like action figures. Sort of like miniature figures. The only good thing about the miniature figures, and they're not in this wave, is that they're doing a Scott and Babu figure. Their Goldar one looks pretty good. I will say that the Goldar one looked pretty detailed. I will say that. But yeah, not a lot. But Playmates only has the license for Mighty Morphin. That's what was recently discovered. So maybe we can see the Lightning Collection come back eventually.
Well, they have that one set, like, because the head flip ones came out. Those are at Walmart. Then they have the other regular figure ones that come with like accessories. And I like the box when you buy all of them that it comes in. That looks cool. I kind of want to buy the set. I don't want the figures. I want the box they come in. Kind of like the shoes. I want the shoes. I have most of the shoes except for 2 of them because the boxes make the Megazord.
Yeah. And then they're also doing other stuff like Rangers and bikes and stuff like that. I don't know.
Now, what's the word on this reboot? Because I keep seeing thumbnails pop up of like filming's already like being done and some shit.
No.
So it's starting in January allegedly, and it's going to be filming in the UK.
Well, filming in the UK.
Yeah.
That's weird.
As of right now, everything is rumor. There's a paper going around of a screenshot of a paper that says like the casting call where they're filming and this and that. But like, there's nothing officially. Nothing was even said at Comic-Con about it. So I went to the Hasbro panel because I was curious about toys other than Power Rangers. And then
we're saying that because you're under NDA and you were cast as Zordon.
Yeah.
No, I wish I could play Zordon.
Just be talking from a tube. You're just FaceTiming them the entire time.
Well, I was going to make other jokes involving like Elizabeth Banks coming back as Rita, but we don't need to go down that. You know, there's
still
a Krispy
relevant
Kreme joke in there. She'll always be relevant in that costume.
That movie's already like 7 years old.
Which one?
It's 8 years old. It was 2017. It's almost 9 years old.
Yes.
It's almost a decade.
Man, that Red Ranger went on to be on Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And a few other things. And then
and the Pink Ranger was in an Aladdin and
Smile too.
Smile,
We all know about Becky G. We all know about Becky G, so
we are,
I don't know about Becky G. What?
And then the Black Ranger is like Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Not Liu Kang is the guy with the hat.
No.
He's the guy with the hat.
Kung Lao.
Kung Lao, yeah.
And then RJ, who played the Blue Ranger, has done like some indie films and is selling a shirt that's blue that just says Billy on it.
He's like the one who actually shows up.
No, I met him. He's cool. Yeah. I met him. He's cool. Like, he's a nice guy.
Mm.
I am ending your career. I'm not even gonna bother.
Cool, I'm winning. I'm just winning because I'm just goated.
Never been able to clear a nice nature run.
Do a rice shower one.
Look, I got close. Nice nature. I haven't been able to even take her to the qualifiers.
I think I've only done one nice nature run, but it ended up being like a D+ run, and I'm like, that was not worth it.
So how do I use my new horses in like races for story mode?
You gotta do careers, and then once you're done with the careers, you get to
you gotta add people as friends so you can use their horses to get you some.
You gotta drop the friend code, and then add some friends on here. I'll send you to our clan, the Adhesers.
All right, do I want to do
17? They didn't allow any like glue puns or anything like that, so I was just like, what if I combine like adhesive with Ryuki survives fucking rider machine?
I could do more guts before.
And that's what we got.
But no, because if I win the final, that's going to go up to 500.
Private chat.
That'll make it closer. All right.
I'll just leave my friend thing up here. There it is.
I could do that. Hold on. Save right before the final race.
So I know Mark's behind on Gavu. You haven't seen the latest episode of Gavu. It was actually a good one. This latest one.
Gavu. But is Mark up to date with Gojuji yet?
Nope. No. I'm not even up to date on the Yudos. I'm still building these fuckers.
Well, can me and Zio talk about it?
Go right ahead. I don't care about Sentai spoilers.
Okay. What did you think of the new power up and how we got it?
Hilariously, it was very hilarious. They got the whales, the orca to get horny. So they dress up one of the guys as a seal, and essentially like a seal in heat just to attract the orca, and it worked. They baited him out with the horny, which is great.
I can't follow you. I'm following you.
Which is great. Yeah. Ash, are you ready for Power Rangers Prime Green?
I am, and Boom Studios has not sent me their press releases for Reader's Rewind or Power Rangers Prime issue 9, which is really crazy because apparently there's trouble with digital stores where it's not on there. So I don't know what to do. I have to buy it physically. But yeah, I am definitely ready. I messaged someone from Boom now going, hey, I never got my press release for it. But yeah, I'm excited for Ranger Green. Ranger Green's Reader, so yeah.
Ash, I followed you on there. If you go to friends and you could just see who follows you and just follow back that way.
Oh yeah, I see it.
It's easier than typing in numbers. Now let's see if I win the URA final.
But yeah, no, Gozu's just still working for it. I think the biggest disappointment that I had of the episode was the way that they handled Juzo's character. So they brought back in Juzo from Shinkenger, which I gotta say that suit is older than the Kamen Rider Eternal suit, yet it didn't yellow. I'm like, look at that, and that suit's aging like wine, as opposed to Eternal, because that thing like yellower than my Super Nintendo. God. The biggest disappointment was that Juzo was essentially just a shell of himself. Like it wasn't. They didn't get the actor to voice him or anything. And if it was proper Juzo, then it probably would have been gunning for whoever was dressed up as Shinken Red, just to continue on that eternal struggle, which we didn't end up getting. Not only that, but that power up that we got for Fire Candle's Shinken Red. I initially thought that it would have ended up being some sort of merger between Juzo and Fire Candle, or some other people were thinking if Juzo took the ring himself, but then seeing that he was a manifestation from the ring, that was the thing. So,
but it opens the door for so many possibilities if like the main boss can like create AI of past villains and stuff like that. We can get like so many callbacks to like previous seasons and stuff like that. The series.
I guess it does depend whether or not
they have a suit lying around.
They have the suit, and Hasbro didn't sell them off in an auction a couple of weeks ago.
It's true.
I casually was bidding on that auction. Like I was like, I don't care, but it'd be kind of cool. Someone apparently gave Walter his like actual suit from Once and Always. Like someone bought it and then just gave it to him.
Yeah, I know of who.
I was like, this. I know who it was, but I was like, that's nice of them, but like, you spent all the money just to give it to like an actor. Like,
yeah, I mean, Liz's partner got the Coda's jacket, which was nice because she's like big Coda fan from Dino Charge. And then Monty and Nikki won the I think the Pink Ranger MMPR Once and Always suit.
Yeah, because she was wearing it and she tried it on and was taking a photo. And I'm like, I would have got it like freshly steam cleaned first. I don't know how like clean those suits are.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got like the residuals of body fermentation, they might go up for even higher if you're trying to resell it.
Yeah, but Amy Jo wasn't probably in that one. It was probably like the stunt people. Because I don't know if they did a lot of helmetless shots in Once and Always. I can't remember.
Master, it's almost over. Yes. Oh, youre finals.
I mean, no, they definitely wouldn't have done any helmetless shots because obviously some of them, they might not have the body that they had back when they were younger to be able
I meant Amy, I swear she could probably put the suit on right now and still, like, because when my wife saw her, she's like, because we went to the Boom Studios area and they had the glittery numbered Power Rangers pink, like, or the one that she wrote and this and that. And I was like, it was like $150. And this, I was like, oh, well, I got the Kickstarter ones. I don't need, I was like, I think this is the one I got anyways. But then she saw her because they started, like, she had one of the longest lines out of like anyone there. It was crazy. Like out of any other signings and meet and greets. But like my wife looked over, she's like, she's tiny. And she's like, she still looks the same. I'm like, I know. And she's like, usually you think Rangers, they wouldn't like stay in shape or this. I'm like, no, she's still Kimberly. And she was like, why are you staring? I'm like, I'm not staring. But she's like,
a few from the original cast actually, like, you know, age well, because Walter age well. Adam,
oh no, he hasn't aged at all.
Yeah,
well, I'm saying,
so like, still looks good.
She doesn't keep up with Power Ranger stuff, so she doesn't know. So
but the thing is, wasn't she doing some fire drama from Canada or something?
Flashpoint. Well, she was doing Flashpoint. That's sniper. Like,
yeah, I know she was doing some drama that I randomly saw her in a couple years ago on accident.
That show was good. Also, I won the youre finals. I'm great.
So obviously, like she had to stay in shape for that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, but no, she had like every time she was at Boom for all the signing stuff, like she had like one of the longest lines. The only person who had a long line was Jim Cummings, but that's, you know, an icon in Disney voicing. Like, of course he's gonna have a long line. But she had a longer line than probably 90 to 95% of the signings they had.
That's
like,
good.
But for like the main floor signings, not like the Comic-Con ones where they have upstairs where they have like the Comic-Con banner behind them that you take photos with that are like $200-$300. But from a floor signing, she had crazy line at Boom. And Boom was popular. Like Boom and Hasbro, they were the two most popular like booths, like merch booths there. Jazzware was all right because they had the 5-pack plushies of the Squirtle Squad, which sold out every day, and I didn't get it, or the Gengar one. But yeah, no, it was crazy. I thought there would be more. There was like outside of the Playmate Toys, like their panel where they talked about, there was no like, you think they would have, because the toy line just dropped, they would have like, you know, a booth and have some of the stuff on display for Power Rangers and stuff. No, nothing.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
I mean, for Amy Jo in general, like she doesn't like. I don't think she hits up a lot of cons, right? Like, is it really just that?
No.
Yeah. So
she's only done a few in recent years. Like she would go when if she was on the NBC show and they had to do the NBC panels and stuff like that. But from a embracing Power Ranger fandom like convention side of things, realistically not until like a year or so before she was announced that she was doing the comic that she was writing.
Yeah, and she did a few stuff with JDF back in the day, but I think it was like after her comic, and I want to say maybe the passing of JDF, she's kind of out there and just embracing the fandom and stuff like that.
P+.
I mean, Power Rangers actors saying screw this when they leave. They do until they realize how much money there is in doing the con scene, which is why a lot of them leave for several years. Then they find out, hey, you want to make money just showing up to things? And they're like, yes, I do. And then they'll just show up to things and get money. So, I mean, that's literally what the con scene works. Anybody who's ever been in, like, any of these pop culture shows can probably tell you that they would probably scoff at the fact, of doing a Comic-Con when they were in the show, but then afterwards they're like, that's residual income. That's so much extra money for me doing hardly anything. And they pay for everything for me to just be there?
That's why I'm shocked Yost doesn't go as much, because like he was hitting the scene a lot in 2015, because I remember at Kineticon when I was back home, it was like him, Narvi, Austin, Karen, and Walter were doing a lot of panels together, and then it's like out of nowhere he just stopped going to conventions.
Yeah, no, I met
Amy. Like I had to get my Amy signature because she was the last of the OG 6 that I haven't had any signatures or photos with. So now I have like completed my signature like set of everything I needed signed. I'm like, all right, I'm good. Power Rangers, like I'm done with it. Like the comic done. The comic was done. That's it.
Yeah, I think I need Amy to sign my Shout Factory box set, because I think I'm missing Amy, Steve. Yeah, Amy and Steve. They're the only ones I think I'm missing for that box set.
I'm missing
Pink comic.
Well, I got obviously the OGs. Oh, I don't have obviously Trainee's actress, but I'm missing. Oh, I got Steve. I'm missing Johnny just because of the anime side of things. He always has crazy long lines, because you're not just getting Power Ranger fans with him, you're getting anime fans also. So
I heard he had a really long line at Comic-Con, because someone who I'm very good online friends with, who I've had run-ins with, cut in line just to talk to Johnny. What I've heard.
Damn, I just rode in an elevator with him just because. That's the difference between a Comic-Con and a Ranger.
Anytime I've met him, anytime I've met him, it's like I don't have anything with me to get signed, and it always annoys me, because I'm trying to it's always something different that's related to that Ranger that I get signed. Although I did get Bulk and Skull to sign a whoopee cushion, so that's like the only thing that wasn't Power Ranger related that I've had signed, and that was like 11 years ago. So they're like, what? And I'm like, yep. It was on purpose. It was intentional, because it was that or like a pizza box, but I figured a whoopee cushion could be preserved better.
So on the Toku scene, there was a side special that got subbed the other day, and I watched it. I don't know if y'all watched it. Probably not, Mark. I don't know.
What side special?
It was the special with the one Boom Boomger that didn't get
Oh, that's finally out. I didn't know.
Oh,
yeah. It came out like a week ago, and I streamed it last Sunday.
Enamored by it with your tone of voice.
It's a thing. It's a thing that happened, and it's a thing that fundamentally didn't need to happen, because it adds nothing. And anything, it has more lore implications by just existing than had this thing not been made at all.
Jeez.
Like, I'm still adamantly shocked, at least from the means that we normally acquire our things, that this got subbed. Yet King Oger and Boom Boomger, that crossover still hasn't been subbed.
Let me go to.
I don't think it's ever gonna get subbed.
It's apparently subbed on like the one streaming site, but I don't go on there. I like acquiring things for my hard drive for preservation's sake. What? Yeah.
Oh wait, I think it's subbed now. On the cat website, on the website.
Well, let me take a look. This is gonna be a shitty ass fucking Sunday stream if that's the case.
I think it's the fourth one down if you type in Boon Boonja or King Oja. 720p.
Let me see. No, I don't see it.
I'll link it if you want me to.
Let's go to our club real quick. Let's see. Club menu. Rankings. Let's see.
I posted in the private chat.
All right, let me see here.
Sort by.
You see here, double check and see. Gross. I like the very first comment on this. It also is very compressed, apparently, because the comment on this is absolutely horrible quality all around. Unless you absolutely have to see this right now because your life depends on it, I wouldn't waste my time with this. I wish I hadn't.
That is a comment.
That is the comment regarding this crossover. That is the comment.
He's not lying.
Wow.
Why is it split into 4 parts?
That is the comment. I can scroll down and see it.
Wow.
I wish you could upload comments.
Right.
No, so apparently this is the one. I think this is the same one that got uploaded onto the one site.
Yeah.
Because this seems to be a rip directly from it because it's a hard sub from Billy, and but it's split into 4 parts. Like when the people do those shitty uploads.
Oh yeah.
God.
Yeah.
What is this fucking YouTube from back in the day?
Fucking Vimeo and shit.
Versus King Oja part 39 of 52.
God, that is terrible. That is a top tier comp. But the thing is, like, this was uploaded onto that site like 3 months ago. So I'm guessing that no one bothered getting the DVD or Blu-ray because a couple weeks ago I went onto Amazon Japan and it was recommended to me, and that shit was clearanced out for cheaper than a Sentai ring.
Jeez.
A singular. That's like $5-6 equivalent, but I wasn't gonna pay for that shipping though.
No. Oh no, that shipping would have been atrocious.
So I'm just like, this has got to be bad. That's terrible. I don't know. Usually the AU subs are the same ones that pop up for the concerts, but that's still Billy. In terms of Toku Rewind, for the people that are asking, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. If anything, I might do the stream on Monday because I got last minute invited to go to the beach, even though it's 4.5 hours away, by my dad. tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll make the drive over there to go to the beach and then come back on Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So because that, Toku Rewind is going to be delayed, it's probably going to end up being a Monday night stream as a Makeup Monday. But we'll see, especially since I don't have to truly hit the road for work this upcoming week. So just giving you all the heads up, if anyone asks. I also mentioned this on Discord the other day. Tokuger. No, I purposely banned the big three and Power Rangers from the Toku Rewind assortment. We're watching Tomika Hero Rescue Force and Jiraiya, the Metal Heroes.
Okay.
There's one that so the subs are separate in that file. I'll have to see. All right. So anything else we got to add on to the things? But yes, don't watch the Sakuto special. It's shit. Go on Wings are still ass. Shenanigans. They tried making the sword. The implications with the sword that they bring in for Cannonborg back during the Boom Boomger thing, completely fucking lore breaking and useless. And also, if all these space Sentai were around right before the start of Boom Boomger, why didn't they do anything about Wildspinder and the Space Mafia? Like, it should have been part of your jobs. And you let this man take over as much of space as possible? Also, Daichi from Geats is a cat boy. It's a thing. So that is that's that special. That good. All right. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
No.
Cool, because I got to pack up so I can hit the road at 6 a.m. tomorrow to get there at a decent time. They should have done Boom Boom Grand Prix. They should have done the Boom Boom Grand Prix and just made it like wacky racers with a bunch of other Sentai teams.
Oh, that would have been great.
That would have been the special I would have told Toei that y'all should do besides doing a Sakuto special.
I made the joke they should have brought back the old Toku racing game they had on PS2, and I think they did one on GameCube with Boo Booger, and you could add other Sentai teams like Reds and their themed carts and this and that, and it's like it would have printed money. It doesn't take that much to do that. You could have done it with like 5 tracks. So that game only had like 6, 7 tracks total. Man, it was still a lot of fun, but it had like Ultraman and everyone else on it. I was like, you could have did that. Missed opportunity, but we don't get Super Sentai or Kamen Rider games anymore.
Or they could have done a reskin of one of my favorite Super Nintendo games to rent from Blockbuster, and that was Power Rangers Zeo Racers. It was literally reskin Mario Kart, but it was fun. That show was fun.
Yeah, I forgot that game existed.
I think I emulated it once, but I
put that shit on my SNES Mini. That's one of those games I put on that sumbitch.
I'll have to find out how to.
Defund Space Patrol Delta. They ain't doing shit. They're about they're as seen as certain files that suddenly can't be found. Stealth technology, just out there. Mm-hmm. Apparently not out there.
Invisible ink.
They weren't there. Yep.
Disappearing ink.
There's no list. And the list would be the names of the next season of the Power Rangers season that we never got.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. YouTube algorithm. Cool. All right, Mark, how's that productivity going?
Really good. I'm 50% done with my goes user youre. I grabbed the green one, of course, motherfucker. I'm 50% done with those. I'll have a video for that. Eventually, I'll have my Gavu catch-up video. I still got to work on my.
When you get done with the game behind you.
What game? There's nothing behind me. Oh yeah, on there. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's not just that. Like I said, like the whole Zetsu stuff kind of like derailed me also from focusing on Gavu, because I put up like 3 Zetsu videos and only one Gavu video in the last like 2.5 weeks. But it's like it's been hot here too, so it's like I don't want to.
It's hot everywhere,
dude. Yeah, I'm like I don't want to do content when it's hot out. I want to have the air conditioner. I want to eat like freaking some elote in a cup and just sit on my couch. But
I think that's
catch up.
That is one of the things about the way that we do our videos, since we actually present ourselves on camera.
Yeah,
you got to make sure you look decent for the camera. You don't want to look like a hot fucking sweaty mess.
Yeah, and it's bad because it's like I have the AC off now because even with like my noise gate and everything else, I'm cranking the AC. It's set to 62 degrees, and then I also have one of those AC tower fans that you put like the ice into, and I have it right over there, pointed like blowing towards my computer area, so my computer doesn't fucking melt down. So it's been really tough to make content when it's like that, because I have a lot of stuff. Like there was also the was it Barnes and Noble was doing the 50% off the Criterion collection, so I went back and I spent like $400 on Criterion stuff, mainly because they had a lot of the Japanese samurai stuff, but then the only way to get the Blu-ray 2-pack for Jackie Chan's Police Story 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Pristine. And then I bought like a whole bunch of other ones, like Quadan, which is like a Japanese like anthology series from like the 1965. So it's like just a whole bunch of horror short stories. Like I was buying a bunch of stuff, like, oh, I'll make content on that. And I'm like, I don't want to do shit. I want to do a damn thing. I want to just relax and like not sweat to death. Like even right now with my key lights on, I'm like, dude, it's fucking hot.
Yeah, that's why I got 2 lights just directly at me right now. So even when I'm doing my streams, it's just like I'm dying, and it's just like, yeah, if I had to film a video and then I gotta have these lights on anyway, also just have good lighting with the camera, it's just like, god damn, I'm already sweating.
No light. It's like my melanin, like I have to have these freaking blinding lights on. So it's like I'm behind, but it's like the Zetsu stuff. I'm like, all right, got the views, the shorts, because those are easy to like record a bunch of shorts. That's why there's more shorts lately that have been going up, because I'm like, these are easy. I can do 4 or 5 shorts really quick, put those up over the span. Plus it's like I'm doing a lot of content, like stuff that's not like, it's evergreen, but it's not current. Like I've been building the Dyrano and the Wan Tiger SMPs, and then just I haven't really been buying merch Toku stuff because nothing's really been coming out. So it's like doing a lot of toy related videos on a channel when no toys are coming out. It's kind of, that's why I got supplemental content, but I'm gonna try this week. Okay,
so you're gonna do side Uma Musume content, right?
I actually am. I was thinking about it. I'm gonna do some shorts. I might stream it.
I mean, that's what you said 2 weeks ago, was that you were gonna do a stream of this game.
I did stream it.
How'd that go?
No, by the way, it was all right. It was weird. A lot of perv. Because I was streaming on Kick, so that was because I use Kick as like, I have 2 accounts on Kick. I have like my main and Nerdy and Mark one, but then I got a burner account that I just test stuff out on to like bit rate and everything. And I forgot I was like logged in to my burner account, so I was streaming it, and I was like, oh yeah, no. And then I was like, I didn't get the notification that I went live, and I was like, oh, I'm not even on my main account. And I was testing it out. It was fun, but like, yeah, this game brings out a lot of interesting commentary from viewers. So I was like, because I wasn't ready to stream on YouTube because I don't want it to mess with the algorithm of my channel. Once you do some gaming streams and you're already doing certain content, it just throws you all over the place where you don't show up on anyone's like feed.
Yeah, that's why I've been thinking about like marathoning, sitting like doing a marathon stream for Readers Rewind in one sitting, because the comic's coming out. And
nice.
I don't know, because like that my streams don't pull a lot of viewers or watch times, so I don't want that to fuck up anything up.
Make a second channel. I have a stoner channel. I have a second channel, my stoner channel, that all my videos are literally when I'm on edibles reviewing stuff. I'm not even joking. I have a second. I'm not going to share it because if you guys want to find it, you can find it. But I have a stoner channel where literally I'm on edibles just freaking reviewing movies. Like I've got one for Bambi the Reckoning going up on Monday.
Is it a 4-hour review?
No. Okay. No, it's not. Listen, that was one time that I.
And how much of it is you going?
Dude. It's because I didn't know I was recording. I thought I was done. I still have that whole video file too. I put on my external. I'm like, I'm never deleting this. That was the best. Or it's like, oh shit. I was like, I'm so high. I didn't even know I had OBS recording. We're talking shit, and I'm like, oh shit, there it is. But yeah, no, just make a second channel. Try it. I mean, Ash, you have a high enough subscriber count where you can make a second channel and be like, hey guys, go follow my second account, and then, as long as you don't abandon it after 2 videos. Not throwing any shade at anyone because I'm friends with him, but he now has a Toku podcast on his main channel.
Okay. I don't know who that is, but yeah.
It's the Transformers guy. What's his name? Dumb Jake. He's really cool, but like he started his Toku channel. Then he was like, the numbers aren't there and I'm monetized on my main channel, so I'm going to do stuff on my main channel. I was like, oh, but your Toku channel is good. Don't give up on it. Put your heart in the cards.
Yeah. I'm closing.
If you blow up to the point that you can like conglomerize your YouTube channel to be like, this is this genre videos here, and then vice versa,
Yeah. If your genre is edibles, that's my genre.
So Ash, you haven't been distracted by a funny horse girl game. So what's everything you've been doing?
I've been distracted by Wu Chang as well, the Chinese Dark Souls. But
never heard of it.
Yeah,
wait,
I didn't hear it.
Is that the one from last year, or is that a different one?
Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. It dropped on Game Pass. I don't know when it came out. Let me find out when it came out.
Because there's another one that was Wu. Oh no, I'm thinking of Wukong. The one
yeah, this is Wu Chang. Yeah, you play as a female pirate. It came out like last week and it dropped on Game Pass. But I've been playing that. If you mean content wise, what I've been doing, I'll probably have like reviews out for like Reader's Rewind and Power Rangers Prime Issue 9. Radiant Black issue 36 review should be up soon.
That panel's so good at Comic-Con.
Yeah. Also, Immortal Legend Batman, read it at the end of the month. It is fucking amazing. Kyle let me read an early sneak peek of it. And if you like Toku and you like Batman and you like space and Batman in space and Toku, then you'll love this.
Okay.
I will co-sign that. It is really good.
Yeah.
As for me, I did have to completely rewrite my Gozu, and not completely rewrite. I still stuck with the bits that I was doing, but I did get inspiration to put down this game for a bit from watching a film for the very first time last night. The original Gladiator.
Oh, okay. What did you think I was going to say, Mark?
Well, I know he watched Gladiator, but I was going to say Bambi the Reckoning.
No, literally watching Gladiator. And the thing is, I'd seen clips, I've seen bits and pieces of it. I already knew how it ended and all that stuff, but I never saw it all in one go. And, Gladiator 2 was recommended to me. I was just trying to find something to watch last night. And then I was like, I haven't seen the first Gladiator technically, so let me just go and watch it. And for the first time, since I started playing this game, because thank you, Mark, for exposing me to this shit. I was like, I'm just gonna play this in the background while I'm just in here focusing on career. But then I just kept looking up, and I was like, no, phone, you get turned off. And I was just invested in the entire film. And I was like, that was a film, all right. And I was inspired. And then earlier today, I was like, all right, let's get on here. And I was on a roll typing up a lot of the Gozu video and all that stuff. Got a good portion in. And then my kid got bit by my dog.
No.
In the face.
Oh.
Oof.
And I had to stop everything to take care of that. She stole the mac and cheese from him.
Okay. This is food related. That's the only time I got bit by a dog was at a cookout.
Yeah, but she just like right there. Like he was bleeding from the side of the nose. He had a mark right there. The kid was petrified. And I was just like, all right, get you cleaned up. And then you want some ice cream? We're going to get some stuff at the store. We want some, whatever you want. Sprinkles. You want some marshmallows on there? We're gonna hook you up.
So the domino effect of everything that happened was because you stopped playing this game.
No.
You started the whole story by saying you finally put down the game to be productive.
Yes.
It's a curse. You can't put the game down.
Yeah. As you're doing what you're doing. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I'm trying to complete some missions so I can get some more. I'm like 400 carrots away from doing multi again. So I'm like, let me try and get some of these 30 carrots for uncapping cards real quick. Listen, I could stop anytime, honestly. I was sober from alcohol. I'm sober from alcohol for 9 years. I could put this down for 9 minutes.
Let me see. Someone's in the chat talking about Dawson Rider. In his
I missed that one.
Well, he put out a video called does Goes feel empty?
Oh, okay.
And yeah.
He doesn't show up in my algorithm in my feed anymore.
No, he doesn't drop on mine ever. And he does better views than me, which is weird. I don't know. I'll have to watch that Dawson Rider video because I know that he usually has a few hot takes here and there.
Listen, let me tell you, part of my Goes video will be dedicated to this man. To the point that I pulled up the old YouTube video layout, where you could hit the video response button.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to recreate that entire thing and just make it like it's a video from today back then, and then just be hitting respond to that. So I got the layout. I started working on that overlay to make that shit work. It's gonna be a thing.
The thing is like constantly wanting new foods undiscovered by any species instead of enjoying what you have. Listen, I'm always searching for new food. That's a bad analogy because like
2 weeks ago.
I want new food.
So that's the video we were talking about last 2 weeks ago. Maybe. I don't know.
And the thing is, it's like, look, in terms of like our feelings regarding like how these shows go, obviously we let it be known whether or not it's something that is our flavor profile or not, or things like that, or if it just is not hitting the way that it used to. But even then, at the end of the day, we still appreciate the shows for what they have, even though we'll have contrasting opinions regarding it. And the thing is, I actually think it's been like a couple years, but I think respond in one of his comments section, Dawson Rider specifically, if you ever wanted to be on one of these, all for it.
I've never chatted to the guy before, so that should be fascinating.
I mean, there are some folks that don't exist within like social media space, like myself. So it literally would be restricted to just YouTube.
Like, yeah.
It's also whether or not how many other people in the YouTube sphere of Toku know other Toku-tubers, that type of shit. Because I mean, the other day people were talking about some of the new folks that are popping up in the algorithm, and I don't know any single one of them. So
yeah,
I know I bring them up every once in a while on Discord. I'm like, hey, they should check out this person, that person, because there's a lot of newer channels.
I only know through word of mouth through the people I watch, and I'll be like, I'll check him out, and then And the
thing is, when it comes to like staying to basics, because I see Dr. Omni, I felt like Boom Boomger was a show that was back to basics. And it was refreshing until it wasn't. Then it was like, I've had this before. I got tired of this. And then we got what we got. And, I had fun with what I did, but it still was a okay show. So it does vary, but I think something that's on the level of, say, a Gotchard, where I genuinely felt like I was wasting my time watching it, I don't want that ever again. But then there's other situations, because in discussing this with other folks, it's like Zeztz was one of those shows that I feel some people have a right to actually get angry with, not for the sake of, wasting their time like Gotchard, because you could have just stopped at whatever point in time. But Zeztz got a lot of folks invested in its plot point, myself included. And then the payoff, or rather the lack of payoffs to said plot points, just pissed off a lot of folks. I mean, there's some folks that stuck with it with the action, and I'll give you that. Zeztz, top tier action, fantastic choreography. I loved a lot of the suits, but when you're paying attention to the nitty gritty, the finer details, the storylines, it set up things and it fucked things up, and it ate up its own lore. So it depends. It really depends on the flavor profile of the shows and the way that they set themselves up, because my personal expectation of a show is based off of how they set up the show from the beginning. There are times in which, in the very beginning of a show, I'll just say, all right, this ain't for me. Like the very beginning of TokuTonic, I did not care for that, and I was like, too old for this shit. That was 11 years ago. So I don't know. Maybe now that I've got a kid, I could be like, all right, now I can get in the proper mindset of being able to watch this. But hey, maybe how it is.
We'll see.
Do I know?
I saw that, and I try not to make a face or pull it up on screen while you're on your rant.
There is a history there that I'm not gonna get into. I'm not gonna get into it. That's early. That's my early YouTube life type things. It's for the reason why I am considered one of the most hated TokuTubers is regarding that stuff. So
that was like Zio Akito year 0.
Yeah, that was like right when I was about to hit 1K subs. It was like that long ago. So don't want to get into that. That's ancient history.
Yeah. Water under the bridge.
Moved on from it. If only the dude would have a conversation. But hey,
I was waiting for you to say that. I was like,
never got that closure. But whatever. It is. It is. It is what it is.
Meme when he's laying in bed with a photo, and you're just like
no, it's me scrolling through Horse Girl game when I'm looking at my phone like that. It's 2 a.m. and I'm still awake. What am I doing? I'm racing ponies. That's funny.
Yeah, no, I freaking my phone gives me like my phone usage, like, and I got it down to like barely under 2 hours a day and this and that. And then all of a sudden I was like, you've been on your phone like 8.5 hours a day on average. I'm like, shit.
Oh.
I also use my phone for work, but
you just hope that Zetsu can beat Deno. In what way? In terms of like overstaying its welcome? Because Deno definitely did that.
I think a lot of Kamen Rider series can beat Deno.
Well, no. So this is the thing about Deno. Deno is what I feel is a complete show.
Oh, okay.
Like when you watch Deno, especially during that Heisei 1 era, it is a show that once you get to the end of it, you feel satisfied. You feel full. Like you've gotten everything in there. It's not like the other writer shows of that time where you got like a bittersweet ending and some unresolved plot points, and you were like, ugh, but I accept that that's the end. That type of shit. Like you were like, but I accept this.
I need to give Deno another try. I think I made it up to 10 episodes in, but I think the 2-episode format for me when I was watching Rider at the time wasn't my thing. But yeah.
But Deno was one of those shows that when it ended, I was like, I'm fine with this. This is great. I'm glad we went through all this and we're good. And then they kept bringing back Den-O, and they kept throwing in more lore with it, more story implications, and essentially the continual content that they brought in for Den-O fundamentally, retroactively ruined a lot of the storylines and story beats that they had for Den-O. Mm-hmm. And that's my problem with Den-O. My problem with Den-O is not the show. It's literally what they did with Den-O after the show. It overstayed its welcome. Had it just ended the way it is, I would rank Den-O much higher in terms of my personal tier list. But it's lower because of everything else that they've thrown in there is a canon event to Den-O, and it messes with the story of Den-O. So, all right, we were already in closing remarks, and I went on for like another additional 15 minutes. So I think we're going to call it there, because once again, I got to hit the road at around 6 a.m. So I got like, about 6 hours.
His headset's dying. I got to charge it.
Uh-huh.
All right, so that's it. Unless anything, anything else?
I've
Nope.
said everything. Boom Studio, played some of those press reviews. Why are you taking so long?
Cool. Well, next week we'll return with obviously some presser shit going on.
I'll probably cover that when information drops on my channel. So look forward to it. I think we will all cover it. So
yeah, it'll be one of those long nights. Well, long nights for us, it'll be just a regular morning for you. You just got to wake up.
Yeah.
Nah, you don't even have to wake up any.
I'll be at work probably, but
I wake up to weird new stick bug creatures.
Yes, which they still got to discover the male species. I did not know that that stick bugs differ dramatically from male and female. All right, so we're out of here. We'll catch you next time. Until then, bye.